All right, Happy New Year. And it's been a while I didn't do a nice little video like this. We're gonna start 2024 with a little bit of content and sharing a little bit of experience regarding freediving. It's been a while since I didn't compete. Last year I barely dived. I just taught like for the whole year and took care of my kids and the school here in Tulum. So this morning, 9 of January, which is one day after my birthday, so I'm 38 now, I finally went for a dive for myself. Woo! And that was pretty cool. So I wanted to share a little bit of things that were very interesting regarding this morning. I went with a, let's say, half motivation. You know, you don't sleep really well, the kids wake up and you start the morning, you're like, oh, I planned it, so let's go, but I might float only today. And I was aiming to do, I don't know, a couple of warm-ups, see how I feel, see how my glutes function, etc. If I remember how to dive deep. And of course I remember, but if my body can do it instinctively, let's say. Yeah, I was planning to do around 50 meter, I don't know, something like this, in monofin, because this year I'm back in the game and I want to do monofin. I want to finally break a certain depth that I was aiming for a while, which is, with no surprise, it's 100 meter, right? So I think this year I'm going to be able to do it, if I can put a little bit of work in that. So this morning, wake up, eat a little bit, little protein shake, and then let's go. The water is fairly cold and a little bit choppy. There was wind, but really nothing compared to the sea. I mean, we dive in cenote, so it's always pretty amazing, I have to say. And then, yeah, without expectation, I did little warm up, nose clip, I don't know, like 15, 20 meter free immersion, slowly down and up. Then I did a second dive, FRC diving, to see a bit how I will feel regarding compression, because that's what worried the most. For me, it's like, did I lose my depth adaptation? Because basically, since a year, I've been only lifting in the gym and bulking. Like you can see, I'm a bit bigger than before. And I did fuck out of stretching to be real. I stretch when I teach it, but not so much in the day-to-day. So I was quite curious. And then FRC 25 meter felt great actually. My glutes a bit all over the place, a couple of noise, but that's normal. It's because I'm not used to dive with no clip anymore. And yeah, then after that I was like, okay, let's put the mono. And instead of doing just like a 50 or 55 meter dive and then be done, I was like, oh, let's do a 40 meter, which is not taxing, just to see how it feels, because in 40 meter for me, it's the whole dive. It's like my start, and then my mouth feel, my top up, and then like a couple of meters of free fall, and boom, I turn. So I did the dive. It felt really good, like really, really interesting. And I felt I didn't dive, you know, like it was like very, very fast and very, 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 very easy. So I decided to drop the line to 70 then, because, I mean, why not? You know, it's a depth I did so many times. I never failed the 70 meter dive with monofin. So I was like, oh, worst case, I will feel a bit tight. I hope it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I dropped the line. I did the dive, 1 minute 58, 72 meter, because I passed the plate a little bit. I didn't realize it's full darkness where I dive at depth. And I went up, and it was a lot of fun, like, oh, such power in the fin and all. And I feel really the strength that I put, like, over the year and a half. I think I feel it in my kicking. It's very interesting. And I was expecting to be much tighter, and I was not. I don't know how was my form. I guess my arrow position with like maybe a bit of lack of work on arrow position might be a little bit sloppy, but overall I think it was fine and it was very efficient. So reached the surface, couple of recovery breaths, and yeah, it was really fun. My heart rate was super low, even at the surface. Generally I peak when I surface and I breathe, and then I need a little bit of time to recover. This time I was like maybe peaking at 85 beats per minute, and then that was fine. We pulled up the line, and then we went with our day. So yeah, that's very interesting. So I still believe in stretching for deep diving. I believe also a lot of like knowing what you're doing, confidence, relaxation, which now I can put like much more efficiently than before. It's not perfect, of course, but it is more controlled. But what is interesting is that I think we keep some term of adaptation. I don't know if it's mental or physical, but we keep it for a very long period of time, even if we don't dive very deep for a while. So yeah, that was pretty cool, quite motivating. I don't know how many sessions I'm going to be able to do in the coming 2 months because I'm working still quite a bit. But yeah, next comp, I think I'm going to do Chivalva, which is a local competition in Yucatan, in Mexico, limited to 90 something meters. So it's going to be plenty to start and to see how it feels. Yeah, I don't think I will have to prepare too much for that. But then the question will be like, when hypoxia is gonna hit, because it's my issue. Like if you follow me for a while, you know that equalization is no issue. I can equalize much more than I can dive. Technique used to be in progress, now it's better, I think, I hope, especially with monofin. And at the end, it's CO2 tolerance and hypoxia. So it's very interesting. I think I'm gonna start to hit the pool as well in this beginning of year, at least like once a week or something, to try to stimulate a bit my body. And yeah, I will do updates like this once in a while when I have something interesting to say. Feel free to ask me a question or develop any topic if you want. I now have like a cool little microphone that makes my life so much easier. And yeah, see you soon. Cheers.